The funniest period in Russian history has to be the saga of the false Dmitries. If you're new here, hi, I'm Dakota. I'm a fantasy and romantasy author and a huge history buff. So for a little bit of background, the false Dmitries were three imposters pretending to be the youngest son of Ivan the Terrible, Tsarevich Dmitry Ivanovich. The real Dmitry was the heir to his older brother Fyodor I, and he was killed at age 8. Years after the first Dmitry was killed, the first false Dmitry appears on the scene, claiming to be the original Dmitry, the son of Ivan the Terrible, who had survived an assassination attempt. This false Dmitry's claim was backed by the mother of the original Tsarevich Dmitry and the wife of Ivan the Terrible. Her name was Maria Nagaya. And with the help of Maria Nagaya and a group of Polish nobles, false Dmitry I managed to take over the Russian throne in a military coup. Fortunately, he wasn't very popular with the nobles, with the boyars, and only 11 months after he took the throne, he was killed in an assassination after being married for only 10 days. So now things get a little bit complicated, not that they weren't already. Dmitry's wife fled to Poland, and she there met a man who claimed to be Dmitry as well. So Marina, the wife, claims that she recognizes her husband in this other imposter and immediately marries him, which is a little odd because why do you need to marry somebody you already are married to? Dmitry II was less popular than the first false Dmitry, so he was killed not long after his remarriage, whatever it is. A few months after the second false Dmitry is killed, a third one shows up claiming to, again, have survived an assassination attempt. False Dmitry III was accepted by the Cossacks as their czar, but he was killed. He was killed only about 14 months into his appearance on the scene. At this point, you might expect all the Dmitrys to be done. There's been 3, they've all died, but we're not done yet. By this point, the Russian parliament had already elected a new czar who was not a fan of having his position taken over by the son of a usurper. So Ivan Dmitrievich and his stepfather were captured, they were imprisoned, and that was the end of the saga of the false Dmitries and the beginning of the Romanov dynasty of Russia. So there were just these 3 men and one son of 2 of them, 3 of them, none of them. They were the false Dmitries.